Hello Taurus, nice to see you. This is a general reading for Taurus for December of 2021. Because it's general, not everything may resonate, but just take what does and leave the rest behind. Hope this finds you well. I've meditated on your cards, done a large pre-shuffle. Now let's see where it goes. Okay, well, we have the Three of Swords coming up here in your underlying energy, and the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Swords, and then there's the World card right there. So I see here you may be closing out a painful part of your existence. Really giving the truth a hard look is what I'm hearing. The truth of the matter. We have the King of Wands coming up here in your recent past, Taurus, and the Chariot. And then the Six of Wands. So there's some victory and success, either with perhaps a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or someone who's confident, or you're feeling confident with these successes, whatever that is, whatever that yields for you, Taurus. We have the Ace of Pentacles coming up in your present. That's really good to see. The Two of Swords in the heart of your reading. And then the Temperance card. So we have here a feeling of being blocked around a new start perhaps. I see you're not quite out of this yet, like it's just there now still. So with the Hierophant coming up here in your near future, the Ace of Wands, another indication of a new beginning, and then the Seven of Cups talking about choices. There's a committed something coming up here. It could be work-related, but there's a commitment coming up, a committed, more traditional path. You have options coming up here in your near future. We're starting this with the World card, the card of closure. Okay, let's clarify the King here, the King of Wands. Clarifying the King of Wands. This is in your past. Clarifying the King of Wands. Okay. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Empress are clarifying the King. The King, as I say, is someone who's confident and could have an entrepreneurial type spirit. They are, it could be, as I say, Aries, Leo, or Sag. In your past you had a lot of choices and you were a little confused, but you made some choice either, toward this fire sign or some vision that you had out there, and you were patient with it. You were patient whether you took care of yourself through a really busy, confusing time. I feel like you had a lot of success within that endeavor. We have this feels like work-related suddenly with the Nine of Pentacles underneath here. That's an indication of, working hard to achieve your stability and then reaping the benefits and enjoying them at that point. Let's clarify the Two of Swords here. Clarifying the Two of Swords in the heart of your reading here. Wow, okay. That's going to present itself. We have the Fool card, the Two of Wands, and the High Priestess, clarifying the Two of Swords. So we have here a situation where you're feeling blocked about a new beginning, a new start. This is just like, it almost comes off like an ace in this moment with the Fool card. This is taking a risk, but stepping out lightly, stepping out, which means you're not carrying a lot of stuff with you, metaphorically speaking. And you feel blocked to make a decision, this decision to do that perhaps. You're keeping this to yourself. You don't seem to be talking about this aspect to the decision-making process with anyone. You seem to be looking back a little bit. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. Find out more about this new beginning. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles for Taurus. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles for Taurus. Whoa. So you have the Queen of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles, clarifying the Ace. The Ace of Pentacles is like, it's a beautiful card to receive, like as far as it can signal a windfall of some kind, a promotion, inherited wealth, and a brand new beginning in a new position of some kind. But I feel like if this is a new position for anyone here who is who this is career related, then I feel like you're feeling like you're not quite up to the task of the promotion. You're feeling like you're not quite enough. That's not the case, but you're feeling like you're not quite enough, which isn't a good. It feels like there's some instability in your thinking and your feeling right now, and you feel kind of blocked and unable to choose this for yourself. There's got to be some give and take for anyone who's in a relationship here. If this relationship here is ending and has caused you some pain, then your new start is just stepping out and away from that and feeling like you're on shaky ground. I just keep getting that feeling of being on shaky ground. You're not talking about it with very many people. You have some choices on the horizon for needing you to step out and free, perhaps as a single person. For, as I say, someone who's leaving the relationship. This is now closing itself down. You have the Ten of Swords here and the World card. The Ten of Swords being heartbreak and betrayal, levels of betrayal and thinking that's just been too much for anyone. And you're closing that down. That's you're being able to put that down now, but it's still painful. You're still feeling conflicted and blocked about something. And you're not really talking about it too much. So and there's the Temperance card that I'm about to clarify underneath the deck, which is talking about, to mention here, is what I'm getting, that when you see the Temperance multiple times like this, it means that the divine is working in your favor, in everyone's favor. The divine is working behind the scenes to alchemize this whole situation for you and for everyone involved, so that there's a best outcome for all, is what the divine does. So I think you certainly step with moderation right now and take care, but just trust it. Is what I'm hearing. Trust it. Clarifying the Temperance card for Taurus. Clarifying the Temperance card. Clarifying the Temperance card for Taurus. So we have here the Death card, the Four of Wands, and the Three of Cups, clarifying the Temperance card. So it's really clear here that there's an ending to some union of some kind, either an intimate relationship, a friendship, perhaps a working life, but I'm really feeling now that the bulk of who I'm talking to here, it's about a relationship, a connection. It could be a friendship, but there's definitely an ending to it, and it's painful. I feel like you've been backstabbed and you're closing it out, and you have to make this decision yourself. There's some level of decision making that is up to you, but you're protecting your heart and blocking your heart, and you're looking back at the past like it's difficult, is what I'm hearing. It's difficult. Let's clarify the Hierophant here in your near future, Taurus. Clarifying the Hierophant. Clarifying the Hierophant. So we have the Six of Swords, the King of Cups, and then the Page of Swords, clarifying the Hierophant. So you have here, you're moving away from a connection. I think you love this person, or there's some love around this connection, but it's a committed traditional connection and you're moving away from it. Absolutely. You're moving to calmer water, certainly. You have the Page of Swords here. This is a card that speaks to watching someone online, or they, you. It speaks about a message that you receive information. Either that is triggering the move away, or all of it is triggering a move away, a reinforcement to move away, move to calmer waters. There's the Hierophant again, speaking to tradition, speaking to, there's spiritual guidance inherent in this card as well. It speaks to looking toward getting guidance from someone. Here in the 3D, I mean, you have the divine in your favor already, but I feel like this is asking you to seek some guidance and a path forward with a trusted person who you know is a loving connection to you. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or just someone who's in the water element, who's kind and compassionate, basically, and who can help you and guide you through this time. That's really strong right now. I think you'll know who it is that you can trust to talk to about this. Let's move to the Ace of Wands. Clarifying the Ace of Wands. Clarifying the Ace of Wands. Where are we? There we go. One more. Okay. So we have the Nine of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Nine of Cups, clarifying the Two of Wands. So the Ace of, clarifying the Ace of Wands. I'm just having trouble speaking today. The Ace of Wands is a brand new passionate beginning. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, and I feel like this is really different than, it has such a different energy than the Ace of Pentacles did. There's someone here who's a trusted, harmonious relationship here inherent in the Two of Cups, a soulmate kind of level of connection. Just someone whom you really trust. You have harmony, you have balance with this person. This could be a friend if it's not the end of that friendship, or it could be this person whom you seek some guidance with, but I think they're really going to help you to balance out the status quo and kind of leave that feeling of defensiveness. It's been coming a long time, and you're right at the threshold. I think they can help you identify, reevaluate what your wish fulfillment is at this point, and help you to move forward on a brand new path. Or they are the new path, and there's a new love on the horizon for you, Taurus, that's coming in your near future, and it's the beginning of something. It's either one scenario or the other. It could be someone at work. You have the Eight of Pentacles here underneath. In your final outcome here, the Seven of Cups. Clarifying the Seven of Cups for Taurus. Clarifying the Seven of Cups for Taurus. Clarifying the Seven of Cups for Taurus. Okay. So we have the Moon card, the Eight of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles, clarifying the Seven of Cups. You had the Seven of Cups in your past as well. This is about choices, almost to the point of confusion. I think it's going to get you bound up somewhat, and you have some doubt. It's difficult for you to make choices right now, make decisions. That's really clear in this reading. I think some research is needed with the Page of Pentacles coming up here. I think your self-doubt just keeps rising because you just need, you need to feel confident when you're going to move forward in something, and you need to feel grounded and sure. So I think the guidance from others is certainly a piece. Internal guidance, best thing ever, is the signal here from the High Priestess that talks about looking within and being in a quiet place enough to hear some answers from your higher power. You know, I think between, you're going to hear with the High Priestess and the presence of the Temperance card that appeared at least one other time, I think it's going to be very instrumental in helping you with this restart. I see the ending of something here, ending of a relationship. It was difficult. It is still difficult. But I see you seeking guidance here with someone whom you trust. Some balance of potential here for someone for a new relationship. Someone who you are in, it seems like a wish fulfillment to me. You are in harmony with this person, but it seems to, that the presence of this seems to conjure up some self-doubt. So it could be that you just need some time to revisit where you are, where things are for you. And yeah, let's see what's underneath here. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's some obsessing that's going on at the end of this today, and some regrets. Yeah, and there's, see that right there. So you have the Devil card underneath that, and the Five of, so this, and near the end of this near future here, your outcome, you're kind of, and this is natural after you've begun something, you know, you put an end to something, another thing rises, and then what hasn't been really worked through, some feelings of self-doubt or trepidation about moving forward with someone, they're gonna not wreak havoc, but they are going to surface and are going to require you, because you're going to end up feeling stuck again. It's important with the Hermit, the message of the Hermit here is to understand what it is that you want by going within, taking some time. You know, it's a busy time of year, absolutely, but the Hermit is beckoning to get some time so that you can understand what it is that you really want for your wish fulfillment. Your highest path forward is to understand what you want and culminate with the advice that you've been given. Yeah, that's really, really clear. And then you have the Three of Wands underneath here, which talks about that you need to, that you're going to ultimately end up putting something out there, some activity levels, making a decision and moving forward with something, and then you're going to be waiting for the ships to come in. But that's the key message here, right there, is the higher, or the Hermit. Jeez, I just can't speak today, Taurus. Okay, well, I hope that's helpful. If you'd like to like, subscribe, or make a comment, that would be great. And I look forward to seeing you again here next time, Taurus. Maybe I'll be speaking clearly then. And until then, do take care. Okay, bye.